AskReddit by Depress Inc. What song is 10/10, yet hardly anyone has heard of it? The song La Femme d'Argent by Air. Not unknown by any means, but a great track and essential album, so I'll give it a pass. Deleted. I only recognized two bands after scrolling far, Muse and Rise Against. Take My Head Turn Over. https://yahoo.be/ofk4zsoxpps. Dude. Dizzy on the Come Down is one of my faves. Medicine by Daughter. Youth Also by Daughter is very good too. The irony of this thread is the more upvotes you get, the worse you've answered the question. Yep, and our unpopular opinion has the exact same problem. Whisper the Deer Hunter. https://yahoo.be/6tban5t5u0k. I love the Deer Hunter so much, super underrated. I listen to the color spectrum at least once every 2 days for close to a month and a half. Big fan of Look Away, But There's Wolves and Mr. Millum. Anesthetized porcupine tree. Arriving somewhere but not here. Thank you scientist Mr. Invisible. https://yahoo.be/tv1ipinslzy close bracket. Pretty much this entire band. This is their most popular song. Their sound is really hard to describe. It's part rock, part jazz, part prog. Have seen them live twice and they are as good if not better than in the studio. Our prog metal truly is leaking into this thread. Anything by Gregory Alan Isakov. His music is really calming and always makes me feel safe. Man, I just spend a few minutes trying to specifically search for a song called Anything by Gregory Alan Isakov. So dumb. Ghost Ride by Crumb. Lock It by Crumb absolutely slaps. Wake Up Eden. Love the lyrics. Edit. Thank you for the awards, random strangers. Meeting someone else who listens to Eden is kind of like a secret handshake. His music has a way of really resonating with you. Great music along with amazing vocals. Check him out guys, you won't regret it. After the Party by the Menzingers. Edit. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger. Glad there are others who enjoy my favorite band as much as I do. This whole album is like a coming of age story for people in their 20s. It's so well written and relatable. And Plague Flowers the Kaleidoscope by Neobliviscaris. Has an insanely good violin in the intro and interspersed throughout it. Just a good song all around. Edit. EI Gold, that's pretty neat. Holy fuck, I would have thought this was too obscure even for an obscure thread. I fucking love that shit. The Stable Song Gregory Alan Isakov. Such a lovely song. The Orchestral. https://yahoo.be/aqyammekvvi close bracket version is beautiful as well. Most songs are 4/4. Wait, are there any songs in 10/10 time? The Civil Wars is a male-female duo that only put out 2 incredible albums before they broke up. They are phenomenal songwriters and their music, Americana, folk, indie, will always live on my top 10. It guts me that I never got to see them live. They both now have solo careers, and Joy Williams' first post-breakup album Venus is excellent. Edit. Thanks for the awards, kind people. It's so great to see so many fans chime in. Sorry, OP, I didn't actually mention a song. TBH, every single track is 10/10, but if my memory was wiped, I'd want someone to play me Dust to Dust first. No wait. Eavesdrop. No wait. 20 years. No wait. To Whom It May Concern. And Same Old. Nope. Can't do it. Didn't they do a track for the Hunger Games trilogy? Touchtone Telephone Lemon Demon and Starlight Brigade TWRP. Both very underrated artists with super unique styles. The one song everyone knows Lemon Demon for is Ultimate Showdown, but most people haven't heard his other stuff. Edit. Since this blew up like crazy, I'm going to add another artist to the list. His name is David Randall. He's super indie and he makes really nice beats but doesn't have hardly any attention on Spotify. Definitely give the song Transmit a listen because I think he deserves a lot more attention for the work he's put in. Lemon Demon is the same guy that made the Potter Puppet Pals, which is arguably more well known than Ultimate Showdown and Brida Quest. Stuck on the Puzzle Alex Turner, https://yahoo.be/gkvzhbdcadm close bracket. Yes, the Arctic Monkeys frontman. Pillow Driver Waltz is undeniably one of my favorite songs ever. Ghosting Mother Mother, https://www.youtube.com/watch?va-fi8x4-ps close bracket. I'll go to bat for this one. Mother Mother is so worthy of being on this list. Edit. In light of the comments and upvotes, I'm inclined to say that Hayloft is the song that should be on this playlist from Mother Mother. While it's likely their most popular songs, it best meets the criteria of this list 10/10, but so many don't know it. I really like Postcards from Italy by Beirut, but other people don't seem to. Silver Lining by MT Joy. Just listen to that song this morning, it's incredible. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing every single recommendation on this thread because I'm dying for new music, damn it. My Spotify algorithm needs a damn kick in the teeth. Story 2 Clipping. Might be the most technical instrumental in hip hop. Absolutely amazing, either way. Blind Guardian's Nightfall from their album Nightfall and Middle Earth. Agree, would put in my vote for Wheel of Time by them as well. The build up and payoff can only be described as epic. The Call of the Mountains Alluvity. God, her voice just pumps me up. Edit. Thank you kind stranger for my first award. Appreciate you. Caius Whitewater. Yes. Welcome to Sky Valley as a gem. 1612 by Wolfpack. Their bassist is amazing. Joe Dart is the man. Love Dean Town and the video for it is great too. Also, it gets funkier, but every time it gets funkier, it gets funkier. https://yahoo.be/epyhp-w51h4 closed bracket double quote great stuff. It's called Freefall by Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Edit. Oh my god. Now I can finally say it. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger. And thank you for the silvers as well. Goodnight Chicago is one of my favorites by them. Ready, Able Grizzly Bear. Bananas and Amp, Blow Ween. Honestly, most of Ween. Eden, Rock plus Roll. Joni the Front Bottoms. Tommy's Party Peach Pit. Yes, Peach Pit, they need to be more popular. Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch really rocks. I'm looking at the comments and I'm like, damn, I've never heard any of these, but then I remember what the point of this thread is. Edit. First gold and my karma is literally 8 times higher. Calm the fuck down. Yeah, I had to scroll about 30 comments down before I saw something I've actually heard before. Twilight Elo Time album. Absolutely love Elo. Cover Me Up Jason Isbell. Fantastic song. And If We Were Vampires. Wait So Long by Trampled by Turtles. None of their other stuff sounds like this. I wish I could find more songs like this though. It is probably my favorite song ever since I have heard it. Motion City soundtrack has a cover of Wait So Long that I also like. Trampled by Turtles Codeine is the only other song of theirs I play. I saw them live at Bonnaroo and Wait So Long just didn't have the energy I hear on the recorded version. The old ones are With Us Wolves in the Throne Room and X200B. Technically black metal but not very metal with the vocals at all, very melodic and folk inspired, relaxing and druidic. I am certain many people that can't stand metal would like this song a lot if they listen to it with an open mind. I'd recommend The Traces We Leave by Harakiri for the Sky for anyone looking for more ambient black metal. No Children The Mountain Goats. https://yahoo.be/vm-nw1rwpy8. The whole album, and most of their work, grabs at very specific emotions but holds them very well. There's at least a dozen other singles I'd rather suggest, but this is the first one I heard and I hope you give them a chance. This Year by the Mountain Goats as well. Be Calm, https://www.youtube.com/watch?7qmxbujm8tm. Honestly have no clue if people know this one or not, but I had never heard it or ever heard anyone mention it, so. Fun's first album was a masterpiece by itself. Bar Lights, Take Your Time, The Gambler, all amazing. Some Nights was good but it was just so different from Aim and Amp, Ignite, which I consider to be my favorite album. Sometime Around Midnight Airborne Toxic Event. This song captures a moment we've all lived with an ex. It so perfectly says the emotions of it. What I also truly love about this song is that, while it's catchy, it's a story as opposed to a traditional pop song with a repeating chorus. Toe Moons. The Weak Earthen's Benediction. https://yahoo.be/h52sg6pfy54. Heavyweight turned me on to Sun in an Empty Room and it's fantastic. Heavyweight by Infected Mushroom. Favorite song of theirs. I still listen to it all the time. Dracula's good too. That was the song that drew me in. Now I love even some of their weirder songs like Converting Vegetarians, https://www.youtube.com/watch?venjdpxpvfruo and Becoming Insane, https://www.youtube.com/watch?wxhtbxmsvt0 Edit, added links. Cults Always Forever. A lot of stuff by the tragically hip New Orleans is sinking, ahead by a century, Bob Cajun, Wheat Kings, and Nautical Disaster, to name a few. Many Canadians can relate, because a lot of the hip's work appealed to our culture, but the band didn't really become popular in any other countries during its lifetime, other than in some of the northern states of the US. It's weird sifting through all the things suggested as a Canadian. CanCon rules really skew my perception of how popular things got. Someone else suggested Is Anybody Home by Alp. I still hear that on the radio, so it's hard for me to consider it lesser known or whatever. Same with the hip. There are few bands more beloved in that kind of culturally sweeping way, but they weren't nearly as appreciated out in the world. Astravan MT Joy. They are more popular now. But for a long time I preached how good they were and all my friends loved them. Despite their lack of popularity in the mainstream. Their whole album is a must listen, Astravan MT Joy. https://yahoo.be/etrjs8dyefc . No one I know listens to Seldwaller, but I'm particularly fond of Against the Tide. https://www.youtube.com/watchquestionmark ZFAKH7ZM508 My interpretation of this is a son who gets his father killed. Ghost Dance Macabre. https://www.youtube.com/watch?TTY0v for -di. Haven't found a ghost fan in the wild, yet, but I know they're out there. This song is preceded by Miasma. https://www.youtube.com/watch?bx335z4essu which is my favorite song on the album. 10 Years Phantoms. https://www.youtube.com/watch?97jqwbxchyk seriously underrated, they're my favorite band. And you can't make me choose between Blue Stally and Seldwaller. https://www.youtube.com/watch?vmimo279ye . Seldwaller is one of my all-time favorite artists. So thrilled to see him mentioned here. This is actually the song that got me into him. Painters of the Tempest, Part 2, by Neoblavascaris. The bass to violin to guitar solo in the middle of the song gives me chills every time. Cool's Glass Animals. Gooey, Black Mambo, Cane Sugar, Pork Soda all 10/10. I love Glass Animals.